Good morning, everybody.
Nah, I don't know.
What's going on, everybody?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bud Stuff. It is Sunday morning. This is Bud Stuff, your premier Sunday morning podcast happening on a Sunday morning. I am DJ, your host, here with my other two hosts, Ed and Jim. How are we doing, everybody?
Fantastic, DJ. How the fuck are you doing?
Doing very good. Jim, how you doing?
I'm rolling.
Rolling with the changes?
Rolling with the changes.
Well, you know who else is going to have to roll with the changes? Them Buccaneers, because my man Tom Brady retired yesterday.
I heard TB hitting me on the Yahoo Sports News.
Bye.
So, Tom Brady's family has come out since and said that is all speculative and rumor.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. So what I actually read was it was like Tom Brady might retire.
Yeah, I read that. Rumors surfacing.
And then there was no article with it. It was just that statement.
Wow. Well, then I take that back.
Well, no. I think he's going to do a Favre play. I think maybe he's done with Tampa Bay, and now he's going to do the LeBron thing.
He's going to, well, then he wouldn't be retiring. Or unless, if you said the Brett Favre thing, because Brett Favre did retire and then be like, you know what, screw it, I'm coming back.
Or he retired, made a Levi's commercial.
Yeah.
Not the Brett Favre thing, the Jordan thing. Or he's going to come back on a marginally worse team.
He's going to come back and play baseball?
He's going to, he's going to buy his own football team and then play for it.
He sold that team, right?
The Wizards?
Or no?
I think he's still majority owner.
Really?
Jordan? I'm pretty sure.
I would love that if there was a quarterback that just owned the team.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great.
That'd be kind of sick.
Hey, the fans own the Packers, so I guess if Rodgers wanted to, he could just buy a bunch of stock. Or, well, I don't know if that's against conflict of interest, maybe.
I think
if you're a player, maybe you can't buy the stocks for the
get a lawyer. You got the money.
Yeah, maybe.
Fight it.
I mean, if there's anyone that could do it, it'd be Rodgers.
You know what I think would be a boss play, honestly? And this is what I hope he honestly does, is he goes in and he's just like a backup, like third string, you know what I mean? And he's just really a coach. So, like, he can always just be like, this is how you fucking do it. And just go out and just, like, swing dick, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
That's honestly, that would be entertaining.
Can we get Tom Brady on the horn?
Let me give him a call. See if
why has nobody done that yet?
Anybody have Giselle's?
Yeah, get that gazelle on the horn, dude.
Giselle's number. He was on. Did you guys ever see the clip of the Boston radio show that like they had a contract where they would interview him the day after every game, and they were talking about the Tom versus Time documentary.
I fucking hate that shit.
His the one was just like his daughter's running around like a little pissant, and he'd be annoying as hell, you know. Well, anyway, we got Tom on the line. Tom, how are we doing? He's like, which one of you just called my daughter a pissant? And just like got pissed at him. It's just like, yeah, you couldn't have thought that would have went well.
I feel like that might have been like stage. You know what I mean? There's no way.
I mean,
that dude would be fired, I think, right?
I think he did. They might have been, one of them might have gotten fired or something like that. Or they had to like issue like come back and be like, listen, we apologize.
I'd be like,
Brady's daughter a pissant.
You know what they should have done is they should have been like, what the deal? What was up with that kiss? You always kiss your kids with your tongue?
I always think
that would have been more, more accurate to call him out on that. Because then if he gets pissed at you, you'd be like, what? You're making out with your kid.
You're like, what was that, a peck?
Yeah.
Was that a peck?
Anytime someone's like, I love Tom Brady, I'm like, you got to watch this video.
Yeah, you have to, how about this new rule? You have to be fully clothed if you're going to kiss your kids from now on.
Oh, come on, bro. That was a peck.
No sleepovers at the Brady house.
You gotta be totally nude, laying on a table.
Imagine when Tom Brady's daughter's like, you know, like going to prom and shit like that, and they're having like the pre-prom party at the Brady mansion, you know what I mean? They're all trying to leave, and she's like, need more than a peck from every prom date in here.
Oh, jeez. But anyway, a lot of speculation there. Don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, Nick in the chat says nice cut. Thank you, Nick.
Looking fresh. Fresh.
As John would say, you got your ears lowered.
Yeah, got your ears lowered.
I lower my own ears.
Nice. Well, you do a very good job.
Thank you, dude.
That's
nice.
I get made fun of a lot, actually. You wouldn't even believe.
I would have thought that was a professional.
Somebody said
professional hunting job.
Somebody said yesterday. Actually, no, 2 days ago. that I have a quote unquote lesbian underdo.
Really?
What is it? Undercut. That's what it is. A lesbian undercut.
Lesbian undercut. I'm not even sure what that means.
Yeah.
I think it's when like a Demi Lovato type haircut where like there's like she has like the like bunch of hair coming out of the top of her head, but it's like shaved all the way up to the thing. I looked it up. I have it.
Well, that's fine. I was actually just thinking like you could probably cut people's hair for money, and now you just expanded your audience.
Dude,
yeah, there you go.
I don't know that I would do it for free. I would just I would teach people to cut their own hair. I think it's dude during the old pandemic, dude. I had a shitty mullet, but I was learning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The mullet was necessary. That was due to the pandemic.
That was an extension of your personality.
At the time, yeah.
It was survival. You know?
Well,
Exactly.
I needed something to shave when January 6th was over with. You know what I mean? I needed to no, I'm just kidding.
We were like a day away from Mad Max World, and Ed was just getting prepared for it.
Yeah. Letting his freak flag fly.
Did they have mullets in Mad Max?
Someone has
Yeah.
to.
Dude, okay. Did you guys see
I
the
don't know.
Dune movie?
I
see
did
the
not
Dune
see it.
movie.
I've been trying not to see it.
I've heard it's
because
good.
Did you finish Dune?
I'm like halfway through the book.
You got to shit or get off the pot.
I haven't. I stayed away from all the spoilers and everything from the
Yeah.
movie. Did you see it?
I put it on. I fell asleep in the first 5 minutes.
Nice.
Really?
It was late night. I was pretty high.
Well,
Put it
that's rave review.
Wow, rave review. That was the classic Jerry review. Yeah, I watched this movie. It sucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
did you watch the movie? You just fall asleep. I put it on. I fell asleep.
I watched 3 minutes of it. A movie I watched last night. That was an excellent movie.
What?
You ever see Nobody?
Nobody.
No.
I've seen it.
Starring starring the great Bob Odenkirk.
Oh.
Action film.
I've seen the poster for this where he's getting like hit or something.
Yeah, his jaw's getting smashed in.
Right.
Excellent movie. Great action. A recommendation for something to watch.
Okay.
I'm talking to you out.
Is it in theaters? Is it on streaming service?
I watched it on the great streaming service HBO Max, Jim.
Wow.
It's an excellent streaming service. Not a sponsor, but we'd love it if you'd come on and advertise with us. Anyway,
All right. So I'm gonna
anyway,
check that
yeah,
out.
watch Nobody. That great film, excellent movie.
Do you think I don't know. Bob is like one of those people where Jason Bateman, I feel funny like one thing changes the entire trajectory.
Yeah, I
goes
remember
hard.
hearing an interview with before he did that movie, and it's just like, yeah. So I get the call from the studio, and they're just like, yeah, we want you to be like the lead in this action movie, and I'm like, you guys know like who you're talking to? Like, you want me to be the lead in an action movie? Like, okay, I guess if you want.
It's kind of cool.
Dude,
though.
that-
And then he was just like, yeah, and I just did it.
Cool too, because then you could do like if it were me, I'd do like cheesy shit, you know, like some,
Mhm.
like I don't know.
You see, it was the perfect role for him because they needed like a gristled old guy that has a bit of a sense of humor.
And Mel
like-
Gibson said too
yeah,
much fucked up shit.
yeah, and you can't hire Mel Gibson anymore because he's racist as all hell.
He's
And-
just a God loving man.
yeah, but yeah, he was perfect for that movie.
Did I ever tell you about there was this time we were all like really high. Could have been mushrooms. We don't know. All right. I don't remember.
Who's to say?
But somebody put on like a supercut of like Passion of the Christ.
Wow. Yeah, that's getting heavy.
It was super heavy, but
Wow.
because like it was a supercut and I was really high, it was just kind of funny, you know. 'Cause I was like not immersed in the film, so I was just like laughing really hard because I was just like very aware that they were all actors and like imagining the shit they had to get. Like
Yeah.
imagine just being there like just like faking getting like hit. I don't know, dude. Imagine playing Christ in a movie.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Do you think that goes to your
pretty
head?
big role. Yeah, Exactly. Afterwards,
I'm a method actor. God damn it.
yeah, Jim Caviezel's like, like you meet someone he doesn't know, and they're like, "Oh, you're an actor? You do anything I've ever heard of?" And be like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know. I was in like a couple war movies here and there, and I don't know, Jesus. I played the Lord. Ever heard of that guy?"
I took that beating like a champ. So it's so silly. Like if you just drop into like one of the things, it's just extremely like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's not hyperbolized. Who the hell knows? But it just feels that way. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like Mel Gibson read it and he was just like, we need like kinkier shit, like way kinkier.
You see, I feel like they tried to make it pretty like accurate. As to like,
all right, I'm sorry.
To be honest, I never actually saw the movie.
Only supercuts.
Okay, let's watch the whole thing on the podcast right now.
They should make a trilogy. If Peter Jackson made a Passion of the Christ, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
It'd be 12 hours long.
Yeah. The Beatles are in there somehow. Fucking Elijah Wood.
Pontius.
Who Elijah would play.
Also, I would get like
cut me some slack here. Judas, I can't believe you betrayed me.
Oh God. What? I would also watch a Tarantino Passion. I feel like that.
That would be something else.
Maybe a Wes Anderson too. Just see how indie he could go with
weird artsy version.
The Scorsese version.
Just Bill Murray is Christ. Maybe not. He'd probably be like what's his face?
No, it would be what's his face? Oh wow. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Yeah.
He would be Jesus. Actually, just thinking about that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty
Who's Danny Trejo gonna play?
Pretty fitting. He would play one of the guards.
He's been taking on more serious roles lately, okay?
Yeah.
He can carry supporting role.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good one for him.
He'd be a guard.
Yeah,
he comes in for one line.
Be perfect.
He's like the guy. He's like about to drive in. He's a nail driver.
Did you ever see like the like actor studio Danny Trejo? Did you ever hear his story?
No. What wasn't he actually legitimately in a gang?
He was in a prison, I think. He was in a prison, and they were like, we need like a background like character for like some Hollywood thing, and then like they just loved him. Sure,
good for him.
Before I fucking.
He's like from Boston.
Yeah.
I know.
I gotta tell you though, if I'm picking my Jesus movies, give me Jesus Christ Superstar all day long.
I've never actually seen the movie,
dude. There's some bangers on that soundtrack.
I played the album many times.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, great soundtrack.
Damn, Danny Trejo's 77 years old.
Is he really? Wouldn't have thought.
This is a bop. They have karaoke version of this?
Oh yeah. For sure.
We should get really good at karaoke. We should do a karaoke cover of the entire album.
The Butt Stuff Podcast sings Jesus Christ Super. Get the 18-disc box set.
Okay, I found it. So,
wow, this is a great story.
Director Kiefer Sutherland cast a friend who wound up being a loose cannon and got fired, like in dramatic fashion. And a week later, Danny like talked to him, and then he like filled in, and that like started his career.
Wow, all because of Kiefer?
I think so.
Jack Bauer started Danny Trejo's career. That makes sense. I could see that.
He's hanging out with the Spy Kids in this one photo.
Good for
They
him.
don't hang out with anybody.
Danny Trejo with the chef.
You know what would be funny? This is a pitch, Hollywood, and if you make this movie, I'm gonna fucking sue the shit out of you. We revisit Spy Kids, all right? The little boy is like he's a big fuck up, you know what I mean? And like their parents got kidnapped or like they got like burned, you know what I mean? Like the world knows like all the fucked up shit they did in Yemen and like like all the real spy missions, you know what I mean? Not like the artsy fartsy Disney movie ones.
Yeah.
The ones where they're like taking out like diplomats and shit and get burned and then like they have what was the kid's name? It was Junie or something like that, right? So
I
like
remember.
Renee or whatever the fucking other one is like a successful doctor in her like life, and then she has to find her like fucked up meth addict brother, and then like they got to go save mom and dad, and it turns out they're already dead.
Spy Kids, rated R.
Spy Kids relapse.
Spy Kids.
I like it. I think that idea has legs.
It does.
We could get that sold.
It would be sick if we just had like a studio where we just make sequels to all the movies and just make them fucked up and dark and funny.
I like it. I mean, that's basically all Hollywood is now. Just remake all movies that have already been made.
But I'm not talking remake. I'm talking about revisit. Like, not even the same people. You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah.
well, if we could afford it, when we get good, you know, poach other shit. But
Are you setting up for your own film career? All right. How about this, guys? I'll play the guy.
I'm
who's
not
the meth
talented like
addict.
that. No. I'm more. I want to be like maybe exec produced. You know, I don't know. I like help out where I can, but I'm not like the
More of an idea man.
I don't know if I could carry an outfit. You know, like that. I could barely keep it together for like a small like 1 minute thing. I'm usually pretty high too.
We know that DJ's got the chops for it already.
We know that you have chops.
Yeah.
I've seen you act before.
I would play
I don't know what it is, but you got it, kid.
I would want to be the FBI agent that's in charge of wrangling him, getting him back, and getting his sister. God damn it, Judy! 4 cars.
Jesus,
The mayor's gonna have my ass on this one.
dude. Fuck him, Lou. I don't know. It's just been Chief Wiggum is like the funniest thing. I would want to play Chief Wiggum. That'd be my character if I was ever fucking.
That's who you'd be in Spy Kids, Chief Wiggum.
The
Lovable-
revisiting of Simpsons.
No, just a lovable oaf cop.
That'd be pretty funny though, if like the reimagining of the Spy Kids movie, and then there's just an animated cop in the middle when all the rest of everybody is a live action person.
Also, whatever Steve Odenkirk is doing, he'd be an exec producer. I'd get him on.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's directed the greatest film ever made and starred in.
What's the last thing? Can we find out
Thumb
the last
Wars.
thing that he? Oh, it was Thumb Wars.
Thumb Wars. Ventura also is.
No, what's the last thing that he directed?
I mean, I don't think he's. Yeah, we've
we did this before.
We've definitely
done
on
this before. Yeah, but we got to revisit it every once in a while. We got to figure out what Steve.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh,
He
really?
wrote the story. He also worked on Evan Almighty.
Ooh, Evan Almighty.
That's about it. Yeah, looks like he's been out of the biz for a while. Well, we should come back for a
you're
revisiting
watching-
of Kung Pao.
Make the fucking sequel that you promised us.
It is your purpose.
Yeah, so funny.
So I went to the Troy's Farmers Market yesterday.
Go on.
It was good. I got some. Actually, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I think the farmers market. This was the indoor one. I do think it's kind of a little bit overrated.
Really?
Well, the one thing I noticed is a lot of the vendors are already like shops that are pretty close
Mm-hmm.
to where you're at. Like
Things you could already just go and get.
essentially things you could already go and get. And there's a lot of sales pitches you got to go through pretty much. And there's a lot of tents. You're going
Mhm.
from thing to thing, and it's like I only have so much money to buy so many things.
That's true.
And it's like I bought beef jerky for myself, bought beef jerky for my cat because I thought that was a good idea, and something else, some chocolate milk. See, the first thing they sold me on some chocolate milk. I tried it, and then my first reaction was Stewart's is better.
Well, I mean, Stewart's is quality stuff.
It was, no, I'd already walked away from the tent.
You know what I tried yesterday? I tried a Pabst Blue Ribbon fucking chocolate liqueur beverage.
Really? How'd
Dude,
that go?
It tastes like a fucking yoo-hoo.
Really?
It's delicious. I mean, I only had a sip though, so.
Would you drink an entire one, or would that be too much?
It would have to be ice cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Just like yoo-hoo.
It's cooler than being cool.
That's cool.
All right.
What's
There's like a lot of good options though. When you go to the farmers market, there's a lot of good options for stuff, but I just felt like a lot of it was like so kind of overpriced, and also every
You don't
single
support small business?
no, I do, but I also noticed a running theme with every single business was they all used a square. They all had trouble with the square. Like there was a theme of like, oh, that's like cool. Like, do you have a business card? No, I don't. Like, no one had business cards. Everyone's payment thing was all like kind of fucked up, or like they'd be like, yeah, I just don't know. Like, I just got this thing. I don't know how to use
It's
it.
part of the charm.
They really want you to bring cash.
The first person, the people that I was with, the first sale, they overcharged the guy. They charged him $500 instead of $5. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Well, that's a lot.
He supports small business.
He really supported it.
Yeah.
Support small scams.
I guess I've never been to the
indoor one.
indoor one before.
Like the outdoor one is kind of like a bop. There's a lot of shit going on.
I'm not gonna. I'm a fan of the outdoor one.
The outdoor one is sick. That was the other thing too. Like you go there and it's like mostly cold weather veggies. Like if you're like looking for produce, it was like great place for potatoes, garlic, onions, and carrots. That's about it. And like kale.
I got a mug there as a gift for somebody, and they love it. So cool little pottery place there, but I'm sure it's like there's a shop nearby.
That's cool.
Yeah, it mostly seemed to be. It was mostly the indoor one was a lot of like fresh food and alcohol. That was pretty much what all the shops were.
Really?
Did you get any booze?
No, I did not get any booze.
Interesting.
But they had like a bunch of like I think Nine Pin was there. There was a bunch of breweries there. But then after we went to Whistling Kettle, which was across the street. Have either of you been there?
I don't believe that I have.
I have not.
So
That's in Troy?
It's in Troy. It was like really fucking good.
What'd you get?
They had this thing. It was called the Good Morning Tea or something, and it was like it came with a cup of soup. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese on a scone, and
It's on a schoner.
And then I got a crepe that was filled with lemon and some sort of cream.
Big fan of a good crepe.
And it was fantastic. And I got my tea. I got some, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think it was Lapsang Chuang.
Ooh.
And that tea was fucking banging.
Wait, was it Sung Lek Dong?
Sung Lek Dong?
That's like from Kangaroo Jack or something. I don't know.
Oh, really?
They call him Sung Lek Dong.
Interesting. Was it the cream of some young guy?
Yeah.
No, it was not.
That's classic Wayne's World joke. Anyway,
next
good tea.
Next week I will we'll do a sampling of the Lapsang because it's good. It's very smoky. It tastes.
Let's have a tasting.
It reminds me of Scotch. But
that sounds good.
I would highly recommend the Whistling Kettle. Everyone's meal was fucking delicious.
Ooh.
Also, when I walked in that place, it seems very small. There's like a whole dining area in the back that the place really kind of opens up, and you're like, oh, it's nice.
How was the bathroom there?
Yo, the bathroom was really funny. It was really shitty.
Ooh.
So I literally walked into the bathroom and I immediately was like, this is a great bathroom for Jim Perry bathroom clinic.
Dude, let's shoot it, dude. Let's film it. Dude, the funniest thing would be like just setting up a tripod in like their bathroom. What the fuck are you doing?
Excuse me, you can't film in there, sir.
Just two people go in like just sitting there like, no, as you can see, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bathroom's definitely a little sketch. But if you like tea or like matcha, I know matcha's very popular thing.
Matcha.
It is your place to go for that kind of thing. It is loaded.
I'm a big matcha guy. I like milk teas, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about a good cup of tea.
And I thought that it was reasonably priced for like I got like all my stuff. I think the Good Morning Tea thing was like it was $16 or $18 for the bacon, egg, cheese, a cup of white bean, chicken chili that was delicious, and the crepe was massive.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I think the tea was like $4. It came in one of those big fucking.
Oh fuck! I got. Speaking of breakfast, I gotta make good on a promise, the campaign promise.
Ooh, okay.
Pancakes.
Ooh, that's right. Has to have 24 pancakes in 24 hours. Or no, it's 24 hours. You have to be at a diner, and every pancake you eat takes an hour off.
Can you poke her? Oh, wait,
Sure.
no, she's good. Just look at her, and the dog's laying in the sunlight, and just looks like she might as well be laying out in like the desert or on the side of the road right now. Just, like, so lifeless. But she's good. She's good. We're good.
He said not to stop.
I-
All right,
I think
throw
we-
us off.
You got to pull up a list of all the previous losers. I think that we're gonna have to. So
This is true. We gotta start enforcing.
that's the deal.
I think you're the only one who ever did a punishment.
That does sound about right.
I think you are.
We should make this a thing where everybody catches up with Ed and eats pancakes.
Yeah. No, I think it's what did you say it was? It's you have to eat 20 you have to be in a diner for 24 hours, and for each pancake you eat, it takes an hour off.
Yeah, it takes an hour off your time. So if you
We should try to find a place that will also let us film in there. Or we should just film.
that's true. Make it a documentary so
Yeah.
we can cut it.
It'd be
so
great.
when one of us dies, there's something to play at the funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ed versus pancakes. What's it called? Somebody when Eric was talking shit, he looked up something and somebody did die.
Oh really?
Because it just cemented like in their fucking esophagus. Esophagus, dude.
Where now, I mean, I feel like this is a great opportunity to bring up, is it going to be Denny's? Is it going to be an IHOP? Is it going to be a local spot? Where
I've been kind of slacking. See, like who had like if I'm gonna eat pancakes like in that quantity, I want it to be a pancake I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've done a little bit of talking outside the
Dunkin'
pod here,
Donuts?
and I think we
Johnny's
incorrect.
is that Johnny's is the place on Central?
Jack's.
Yeah, that's Jack's. Johnny's was the one in Delmar.
That one's closed now.
Yeah, Johnny B's.
R.I.P. Johnny B's.
So I think what we said was it should be up to the person who's like eating the pancakes. They get to pick where they want, and if they choose somewhere that's not 24 hours, then that's okay. But once they close, they have to move it to another diner that is open later. So they have to caravan directly to the next place,
And it adds a pancake.
it adds a pancake.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
we'll have an official timekeeper there, maybe too, and then
A
know.
watch.
The drive time does not count.
an official
Nice clock.
yeah, a nice Rolex. I was trying to think of a different brand of watch, and I couldn't think of anything.
A
Yeah,
Timex.
A Timex, yeah.
If I could afford a goddamn
Mr.
Rolex, I would
Timex.
not. I'd be like, I'd fly some chef out to make the pancakes, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Would you ever buy a Rolex?
Probably not. I've never been a watch guy.
Oh. My brother has a Rolex.
Which one? No, I'm just kidding.
he got the Domino's Rolex. We talked about this.
What? Did we?
Really?
Yeah.
There's a Domino's Rolex?
Yeah.
from Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, there's something where if you sell like or if your like store makes like a certain amount of money for a certain amount of weeks, that Domino's will give you a Rolex.
Is it a
crazy.
legitimate Rolex?
Yeah, look up the Domino's Rolex. I'll show you the exact one that he has. He wears it too. I'm like, yo, you're a fucking idiot.
No, that's sick.
Oh,
Getting
dude,
sauce
once you
all
see how
over
much
it.
this thing is worth, you're gonna be like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm not gonna lie. If I got the Domino's Rolex, I'd probably immediately.
That's not his. He has one where it's a silver domino on the. It doesn't have a domino in the face. I don't believe it does. He's got the newer. These are the older Domino's Rolexes. I just saw it.
I've never heard of any manager there getting a Rolex.
Somehow they like told Brian. It was like one of the things that they told him when he was becoming the manager, and then like he became glued on it and was like, "I want that Rolex. And, like,
I gotta get that
he got
Rolex."
the Rolex.
So he was profitable for how long or whatever?
For like a certain amount of weeks in a row.
I don't know.
Which
Maybe like
one
$1
here?
million.
These are you. It was on the last one that you were. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't have that in the face. It's like
What could be a fake? They were just making it up. They just glue it, little Domino's.
Can you get multiple of these?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that every like the more and more you do it, it looks like it's all silver. It looks like this one.
Did someone
but
special?
it has a domino. It has a domino in silver right there.
That's pretty sick.
Oh, it's this one right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Like if you hit like those sales marks for a certain amount of time, they like give you something. And so I think that was that was like one of the levels was the Rolex. And I think they gave him the option of like he could have the Rolex or they would just like give him the money for it. And he chose Rolex.
I mean, that is a flex.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Well, I would like you can depending on how much it is, I would well it depends too. Like you can get like some Rolexes appreciate like
Oh yeah, that's
20%, where this one probably might be less because anytime you see like a secondhand Rolex in like a jewelry store, if it has any inscriptions, anything like that on it, it kind of brings it down because the next person who gets it, like probably not a Domino's manager who wants that on there.
Yeah, no, very true.
So, like what's it called? 'Cause
It's still if you pull up the price for it though, it's still like $10,000.
oh, they all are.
That's crazy. Did someone special come to give it to him?
You just gave it the mail.
He just mailed it to him.
Yeah. And then honestly, like a few months later, they like.
Well, look at that. This older one's worth 16, so it's definitely going to go up in value.
They like
He
mailed.
kept
him
the
a
box,
check that
right?
Was like, yeah,
Okay, and he's good.
there was something where like they were like, we'll give you the Rolex, or we'll give you this amount of money, and then I think the amount of money was slightly greater than the cost of the Rolex, and he chose the Rolex, and then they sent him like the difference of the money. So like a few months later, he just received like a check for like $1,000 or $2,000 and was like, the fuck is this? And they were like, it's for your shit.
Dude, do you guys feel like pissed? Like you guys both managed the store. There was no Rolexes.
There was no bonus.
Yeah.
There was construction going on the entire time that I was working there and they not showing up. And yeah, that I mean, I'm not pissed. I'm glad I'm glad that he got it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
what I'm saying is that the store was definitely profitable during all the rains. There was record days on some of them. You know what I mean?
I guess what the deal is that they were still up until when around
Did you get a Rolex?
Up until around shortly after DJ became manager, they were like paying off the like what they owed on the stores or something.
Yeah, they had to
renovate. What the fuck?
They had to, basically I paid for the renovation of Domino's. So you're welcome.
But no, they were like
tricky.
still like paying off like the apparently like the whatever it was, and then
business
so, like,
loans or something.
yeah, the business loans, and then so they became, they were able to pay like the managers bonuses pretty much after, I mean, years after I was manager, but shortly after DJ was manager.
Very shortly.
What a time to be at the helm there.
I
Just
know.
handing out Rolexes all willy nilly.
No,
Yeah,
that
seriously.
didn't come from Rick or Tim. That came from corporate.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
like we
they-
didn't, dude. Their stock while we worked there went from like fucking probably like $40 to like might be like 400, 500 or something like that.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's up there.
It's doing real well.
Oh, guys, real quick, just speaking of pizza, had got some pizza from DeFazio's last night.
Fucking gas.
Oh my god, dude, it was so good.
You went to
DeFazio's
the one
is
in
the
Troy,
king.
right?
Yeah, I got a buffalo chicken calzone in the fridge. I actually hadn't tried the calzone because I ate so much of the fucking pizza. It was so good.
Mhm.
Dude.
Yeah, the
The crust.
Yeah,
The crust, bro. The crust.
Do you know what the secret is?
it's the bread dough.
The bread dough. So I watched these guys because there was like a DeFazio's satellite setting up in one of the places that we put on a mic, and like I would always just go up and just like talk to the people because like before it was just like a little oven guy, and they'd have basically like pre-cooked breads, like doughs that were already like cooked and like airy and shit like that, and then they'd make a pizza on top of it, and then like finish cook, like they were like half cooked doughs, you know what I mean? And then it just gives it this like fucking crunch to it. It's just perfect.
Dude, it's so good.
Because
Yeah,
like
DeFazio's is the best.
the
in the
sauce
area.
just doesn't soak into the crisp top, so it all stays like you can delineate the different flavors and they just come together, and it's not like you never get like the over saucy, over cheesiness. It's just perfect balance, dude. So good.
I got this idea for you guys. I'm gonna go home and do it. Let me know what you think about it. So I
Okay.
have one slice of DeFazio's pizza left over, and so I was just gonna chop it all up, scramble up some eggs, throw that pizza in the eggs, just roll it all up there.
Ooh,
do,
a
like-
pizza frittata.
Pizza eggs, leftover pizza eggs.
That sounds pretty damn good if you ask me.
I was like, all of those things pair well with eggs.
hmm
I think it'd be good.
It'd be cool.
I've
Get
never
some
done it.
Butter in the little butter in the pan, like kind of like toast up all the little pizza croutons. And
I'll let you guys know how it is.
yeah, dude.
You know,
Put up a story.
I thought about
Yeah.
it like 2 weeks ago, and then
Make sure
I
you document this. Take plenty of pictures.
this
and
is
stuff.
this is gonna be good content for the the Instagram story chain there.
I was like, it sounds like a good idea, and then I just thought of like the Boys Can Cook Instagram page, and I was like, it does seem like something that would be on the Boys Who Can Cook Instagram page, but I was like,
Yeah.
it seems like it'd be a good idea.
Dude, yeah.
I did have a request recently for us to do the ramen challenge.
What's the ramen challenge?
I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure though that it's
We all cook
I could
ramen.
be wrong on this. Someone correct me if I am, but there's I believe it's Korean ramen. There's a brand of Korean ramen noodles that go up like exponentially,
Oh yeah,
and they'll get like hotter and hotter.
Sarah gets these. They just started selling them at Walmart, I think, or something, and these fucking noodles are hot, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got some. I got a tip from a coworker for some real good ramen noodles because I was making my own like homemade ramen. So I used just the noodles and didn't use the sauce packet. And then the other night I used the sauce packet and it was just black bean paste.
is that Brian?
I don't know.
Yeah, I used it was black bean paste. It's called Bulldog ramen. And
Bulldog ramen.
Bulldog. So
You kiss
anyway,
your mother with that mouth?
it man,
Yep, that's how you do it.
it was just the regular one, and it was absurdly spicy.
How do you spell the boondock?
Buldak.
Yo, that's like I might have mentioned this. I went to Sell It on Thai and I just ordered
a U?
something hot without thinking about it. It was like the fucking spiciest garlic noodle I've ever had in my life.
Spelled with a U.
Where?
B-U-L.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway, you got really
It's like
spicy Thai chili noodles.
From Celadon Thai, one of the fucking hottest things I've ever had.
That's I mean, Thai food is just like naturally hot. Yeah, so that's the one in the green package on the left. There is the one that I got, and that I did not expect it to be as hot as it was. And boy, was my mouth in pain. But it's so good though. It's one of those ones where you have to be like, how much time do I have to give myself before I can take another bite before it's just gonna hurt?
How bad is the poo gonna hurt the following day?
That's also what's going through your mind too. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like the video of the guy like eating capsaicin? You know what capsaicin is?
Yeah, the chemical in peppers that
Super fucked up.
is like makes them spicy.
When you see like it just literally looks like drugs. It looks like drug. It's like little white like powder, and he like puts it out. I'll pull it up. But it looks so fucked up and painful. I can't spell
it. From 2 days ago.
Like you can already tell just looking at this video that guy's face.
He's immediately going to the hospital. Darth Naga.
16 million Scoville.
Looks like he's very excited.
Man, that looks unenjoyable.
Why can't I hear that? Oh, here we go.
I wonder how much he's actually gonna do.
He's just like
he knows what he's doing. He has the Dave's Total Insanity in the background. Stuff is very hot.
He's like, do people like and subscribe?
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's on there.
No, he's doing it.
Bombs up.
Liquid.
Looks like an entire spoonful.
Oh, he distilled it. Or not distilled it.
Okay, immediately. That's a shitload of heat.
I mean, it's dangerous. Like,
yeah,
your throat could easily
I can bet.
like close up.
It's unfathomable. I'm so glad he's English.
Yeah.
That's roughly 8 million Scoville units.
Take the
That's
gloves
just
off,
gone in.
dude.
Yeah, the immediate hiccups.
Why does he sound like David Abbott?
Right. Sorry.
Ooh, oh boy.
It's gonna hurt so much
It's
worse.
too hot.
Trigger warning.
It's too hot.
If you hate hot food.
I'm just gonna get some milk.
Take the fucking gloves off, dude. He's gonna get that all over his body. It looks like he might die.
Yeah, I was like, when does this become a snuff film?
Milk's not getting rid of this burn.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
when my mouth was on fire the other night, I was having a little bit of sherbet in between in between bites of ramen, and it did the trick. It cools your mouth right down, and then like right the second it's out of your mouth, it just flames right back up again.
So he made it. He survived. He still looks like a little bitch.
Almost had to give himself a tracheotomy tube.
Dude, just like, why would you even do that? At least eat a hot sauce.
Yeah,
At least then you
Yeah,
can put
that's
it on
insane,
food.
dude.
That just looked like that's like all right. When we were at Fish, these guys were like, "Yo, we got moonshine, bro." It's just like, okay. It's just like, you want a swig? I was just like, yeah, sure. And I fucking like the second I joked with him, I was like, it's not acid, right? Like, you know what I mean? Because it was just a sketchy jug of water, and I do it, and then like it was literally like just 100% alcohol, all chemical, no like other like a nice like, oh, he threw some sticks of cinnamon in there or something.
Yeah, no,
It was just gasoline, dude. It was just like straight.
Did you spit take at him?
Dude, what do you? Not it wasn't that at all. There was no time for a spit take. It went directly down, way too much volume, and I just like immediately just vomiting. And I was just like, I wish it was acid so bad. It was like, who does that to somebody? It's terrible, dude. Like that.
There's no reason to even drink something like that. Like
It's a flex. It's a flex.
Yeah.
There's no. I refuse to believe that's somebody should look after that guy because
I mean,
that's sketchy.
That's the feeling of I made this and I can't possibly just pour it out or let it go.
This is terrible.
It's taken my time, so I have to drink it and share it with people.
You can
And then
use it
people
for
are like,
something
no,
else.
yeah.
You can use it to
You could
fucking-
run your fucking car on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was very.
He uses cleaning solution.
Dude, just thinking about it, bro. It was like I couldn't get it out. Like I spit it out, and then it was like my esophagus, everything was just on fire from the inside out. And it was like coming out of my nose too. It like
Mhm.
came up. It was everywhere, dude. It was just like, why?
Well, that doesn't sound very
Dude,
good.
it was terrible. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm soft, you know?
Well, no, it was
I
a
don't know.
lot.
I mean,
and
that
then
sounds pretty terrible.
It was kind of funny because then shortly after you were just like, "Oh, I'm really drunk from the shit." It was like there was like, it was pretty
You know, like the worst combination of shit is just like drunk and like I was spitting for like half an hour after. Like I couldn't get it out. It was just like stuck in my gums or something like that, dude. It was terrible.
Should drank some Listerine.
Right.
Got it out of
Yeah.
there.
Listerine.
Some of our listeners
I
may
should-
have drank some Listerine in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of them. No.
On more than one occasion.
Shout out. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Pure capsaicin. That's a lot. I
It's
mean,
like
I
DJ
spicy
said.
food.
It's dangerous. Stay away from it.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
Go for more whole foods. Anything that looks like a chemical, I would like.
So the ramen challenge, is it just eating one of those things?
I think you eat like progressively hotter ramen. Like you make them and there's different levels of hotness. So you start with like a few bites of one of them and then a few bites the next and then keep going.
So
and
it's
it
hot
gets
ones.
hotter and hotter and hotter. Yeah, basically with ramen.
Okay.
I think.
Is it like a
But
marketing
anyway.
ploy? They figure out which one you like the most, and then you just buy that one.
Yeah, probably. These aren't spicy at all. Buy our ramen.
That would be a great little twist on so if we bring back when we bring back trivia is that might be a great chat, like, because that was one of the issues with trivia, was that we always kind of felt that DJ had the upper hand. Kind of being in the room might be a little bit of a delay, and maybe if DJ's brain is on fire or something.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fun idea. Every time I get one wrong or can't get one, I have to eat something hot. Then I can't, because my brain does shut off when I'm eating spicy
Okay,
things.
so what we did that? Didn't we do that with we should get Paul back on and have I think he has like a little hot one game. So it's kind of fun.
Mhm.
Definitely. Well, actually, last I spoke to him, he said he was taking a break on hot sauce.
I don't.
Well,
blame there.
it's a great way to get him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a kid now. He's got to be more careful. He can't just be.
He was out, and we pull him right back in.
Pull me back in. Yeah, I don't know. I was watching clips from The Godfather the other day.
Great movie.
The clips,
great
like,
movie.
out of context, are just hilarious. Like just the really, like, he does a Tom Brady and son kiss on his brother
Oh,
Fredo.
yeah.
I loved you, Fredo. You broke my heart. And he just gives him this fucking kiss of death or whatever there. Sorry, spoiler. If you haven't seen the movie
Yeah.
in the last
watch
60
it.
years, it's not spoiled. You're just not gonna watch it. You know what I mean? So don't give me shit. I had a friend give me. Did I ever tell you about this?
No.
Eric fucking got pissed because I was talking about plot details from Godfather. I was just like, well, dude, you're fucking 30. Either watch the movie or don't watch the movie. You know what I mean? Don't fucking. You're gonna. It's been out since what? 1970.
Yeah, at some point there comes a time.
Yeah.
I know you fly in planes.
hmm
So when I rewatched them on I think it was a flight back back from New Zealand. I watched like all 3 of them because they had them. I was like, that's like the whole fucking flight. Cool. Well, you know
Yeah,
what I
there you
mean?
go. Perfect.
Yeah. Movies like that and like Lord of the Rings, perfect for flight. Shit. Or like Dumb and Dumber, dude.
Dumb and Dumber was a great one.
Dumb and Dumber's
Yeah.
one of the greatest flight movies.
Hmm.
Shout out to Delta for having the fucking Netflix.
I'm trying to figure. I gotta figure out what the Delta card is because Daddy's coming back. Do it. All right, hold on. You know we're gonna have a finance talk now. I'm trying to refigure out my. I'm pissed at Southwest, so I'm trying to switch my card up. What do you recommend, Donald?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I have a Southwest card, so I can't recommend
Oh
it.
damn.
They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Oh, yeah.
Godfather joke.
They fucked us over so hard. And at the 11th hour, and they were like, best we can do is halfway through your fucking event, send you there. And then like
Delta lent a hand.
this guy was just like, this plane leaves in 15 minutes.
We don't have time.
I was just like, I could call and do it. He's like, no, fuck it, do it later. He's just like getting me through doing all this shit, calling up fucking corporate and shit, and then like got us on there, and like we literally had like a cunt hair to spare.
That guy looked so fucking goofy, and he was just cranking through documents like, Jim, Ed, this is for you. This is for you.
Dude, it was like a movie. It was like a fucking movie, dude. It was like we were doing some action hero shit.
Yeah, at one point there was like discussion about like moving funds from one account to another, and he was like, "We don't have time for that."
You could get a Delta Sky Miles card.
Who's that with?
That is, I believe,
It's Chase. That'll be the easiest decision ever, but there's no way.
it is indeed a Capital
One.
No,
That might-
I think it's just, I don't know. I can't tell.
I don't know. I'm not trying to.
Might be a Delta brand card.
I don't know. I don't fly that much.
American Express, I believe.
Might get one of those things where you can just pick your rewards.
An Amex card.
No, not necessarily, but
Put it on the JC Penney's card.
dude. All right. Have you ever like? Do you know how many credit cards your parents have each?
No, I
No.
don't.
Found out the other day.
Is it a lot?
It's
Too many?
more than one. I think is too many. It's definitely well. I found out because she opened a fucking Home Depot credit line to get a snowblower. I was just like, you had the money. Why didn't you just buy it? She was like, well, this way I got like $200 off. I was just like, but now you have another credit card. She's like, yeah, I'm just not gonna use it. I was just like, what the fuck? Who does that?
I don't know. Do you think she's going to go to Lowe's and use the Home Depot card?
I don't know.
Bold move.
It's mad
your
funny
ass kicked
because
for something
she
like
does
that.
go to Lowe's. She doesn't go to Home Depot, so it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But like a lot of them are just like bullshit cards. Like she's a AAA card. Why is that a thing?
AAA credit card?
Yeah,
Interesting.
8%.
Hmm. That's interesting. I'm gonna open a KFC Taco Bell card.
Dude, they should stop making credit cards. There's enough credit cards. There should be there should be a limit. You should be like, you have to choose. Why? Who the fuck does like it's the biggest scam running, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's why there's so many credit cards.
Yeah.
Because everyone will just be like, "Hey, we'll make money off of people's money."
That they don't
Like
have.
NFTs.
Yeah,
But it'd be cool if like what if like you could get like that's a pyramid scheme really though. But I extend you a line of credit. It's all through Venmo, and you just pay me points.
yeah, exactly.
When is that app?
You get 1 million Ed points at your initial first loan.
Let's
Ed-
make a
Ed
loan
bucks.
shark app. Let's make a loan shark app. Gambling just got approved in New York. I'm thinking we could do loan sharking. So basically, well, it's going to become a Ponzi scheme, but I'm thinking we pay out other people's money. We'll take it as long as we are getting the let's say it's like I don't know what's the loan shark rate? 20%. I feel right, something like that.
Something to do with a VIG.
A VIG?
I don't know a VIG. Do you guys know anything about a VIG?
Loan sharking.
This is
Sounds like we're
this is like Office Space.
yeah. To channel money through an intermediary.
Lending money at exorbitant rates of interest.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
A loan shark is a person who offers loans at extremely high interest rates, has strict terms of collection upon failure, and generally operates outside of the law. Making me think that maybe since it's illegal, an app that tracks all of it might not be the best idea.
Well,
or maybe we just call it something. And then the loan sharking happens.
We'll just get one of the Shark Tank sharks on the front.
Yeah.
And then it takes a new meaning.
The Mark Cuban app. We get the cubes.
You didn't say nothing about no Cubans, man.
We get the cubes in on this without his knowledge or consent.
Consent is so important, DJ.
It is. It is.
It is.
He will sue us.
Probably.
What's your favorite Shark Tank idea? Have you ever watched Shark Tank?
Oh yeah. I've pitched my Shark Tank ideas. Or you mean like favorite one that I've ever seen? Interesting. Good question. I'm not really sure. There's always a lot of good ones. See, some of the best ones are the ones that are like the ones that don't get picked up just because they're so like outrageous.
Well, yeah, they're like always seeking like a $1 billion fucking dollar valuation or something like that.
There, like I saw this one where it was a coffee maker that plugs into the cigarette lighter of your car, and it's like basically a coffee mug with on the top it like grinds the beans and brews it directly into the mug. So you just plug it into your car, and then when you get in the morning, you just turn your car on and it starts brewing you a cup of coffee right there.
That's cool.
But like the thing was like way too expensive to make, and like no one would ever like it. Basically, it's cool though.
I gotta say, City Kitty. I've always wanted to get that.
Yeah, but it seems like a lot of work. Your cat shits in it's like a training litter for the toilet. So
Yeah,
teach your cat to use the toilet.
That's a great idea.
I actually, because I got Quinn the beef jerky, the kitty jerky, and I'm gonna use that to try to train her because she's very food motivated.
Ooh,
Wait, you got shitty?
It's fine. I don't need to toilet train.
I just when you said that you were gonna use it to you were gonna food motivate.
that's it.
No, I just want to teach her tricks.
So yeah, you just plug it into the cigarette
Crazy
lighter
son of a
there,
bitch, he did it.
pour some water, and then put your
K-cup in there? No, Karen.
then just hit the power button. You're off.
That is
running.
cool as shit though.
But yeah, I wonder how much they are.
I know.
It'd be cool if it was just like an electric kettle. Like even that would be cool because then you could just do like a French press. Like I would
Yeah.
love, dude, $1 million idea. I'm sure they have them already though. Just a French press fucking coffee mug. You can do with like loose leaf tea. You could do it with like, coffee. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys know anybody who's ever bought any Shark Tank products?
Yeah.
Would they buy?
No.
Would you buy?
Scrub Daddy, I think, was on Shark Tank.
Really?
I think so.
Then I bought one of those. I knew somebody who bought it was a like a posture thing. So it was a like a strap that fits around your arms under your shirt and like attaches through the back.
I've seen that. Yeah.
So it just like sucks your like.
Who got that?
Someone from high school that I knew.
Did it work?
I don't know.
That was just some dude some pervert dude was like, how can I make women's tits more out? Yeah, we'll say it's a posture thing.
Say,
you want your elbows to touch behind your back.
Yeah, those are good ones. I like Shark Tank.
I do too.
We running up on time here. Let's see here.
How's that?
Oh, not good.
A good Shark Tank idea. Like today, when I seen DJ wears his slippers like outside and like that. So, like, imagine if you had like an UGG type boot, right? Where like the inner just comes out like naturally and snaps in and out. So like when you get to somebody's house, you get to just keep a pair of slippers on your feet, but you get to leave the muddy and salty, shitty boots at the door.
I like it.
$1 million idea.
If you steal this, you will get fucking sued.
That's right. And on that note, this has been a broadcast of the Butt Stuff Podcast. Guys, we do this all in house, so give us some likes, some subscribes here. Check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, show some love. We show love back.
Exactly. Yeah, we're homegrown operation here. We appreciate all of our listeners and you guys just being here with us along the way really brings us a lot of joy.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
See you next week.